All right, Coach, a huge bounce-back performance from your team this week. Just talk about their performance from Thursday into Saturday's game.
Well, I mean, it's good to be home. Let's start with that. Finally got off the road and did a nice job coming back here. I thought we had two great crowds, which really helped us as well. But I was really proud of our guys. Both games, we played 9 guys. We had 9 guys suited out, so everybody that suited out touched the floor. And we got help from guys that we haven't really gotten help from this year out of necessity. So, I really thought some guys stepped in, gave us some awesome minutes. We got into some big-time foul trouble in Thursday's game, and I thought Everson Armstrong came in and did an excellent job for us, and Chris Buchhurst came in and did a really nice job for us inside. So, I was really proud of those two because they haven't got to play a ton this year, and when we needed them, they stepped up, and that's what you look for. So I was really proud of them all weekend, really.
We're officially hitting the back end of LSC play. Everyone wants to play come March. How important is it at this point in the season to not only continue to win, but have a dominant performance, whether it's offensively or defensively?
I don't know if we're looking for dominant performances this stage. I'd take a 1-point win any day of the week right now. So every game matters. The standings are very tight right now, especially in our division in the West. I think you're seeing most of the top teams in the league are coming from our side right now. So these are very important games down the stretch. Us, Eastern, Cameron, Lubbock. I mean, we're all kind of right there hanging around together. So these games coming up are very important for us, with Eastern coming up first. So, our guys know how important these are. We got some returners that went through this a year ago as well. Back on the road once again, and we did not do a great job last year in Portales, and I'm hoping that they can remember that so we do a little bit better this year.
And then going into those two matchups, y'all have already seen these teams beat them this year, but Eastern's a team that's kind of come into their own as the season's progressed. What are some things that y'all are specifically keeping an eye out with that Greyhound team?
The first thing is rebounding. They're one of the biggest teams in the conference. They're 6'9", 7 foot, 7'3" down low. Those are 3 of the biggest guys we'll see all year. So, hopefully we're getting some guys back from injury because we're going to need a little bit more size inside. And then we're really defending the three-point line. They shoot the ball extremely well at home. They've been a very, very good team at home this year. They got 3 guys shooting over 50% from 3 at home. So for us, taking away threes is going to be important as well. But slowing them down. It's a team that's averaging almost 95 a game at their place. So it's going to be a tough game for our defense for sure, and we're really going to need to get some key stops. But, to me, it's all going to be about how physical are we and are we going to do a good job on the glass or not.
Coach, it seemed like in Thursday and Saturday's game that your defense got the stop that it needed when it needed to in order for at least on Thursday's game to basically stop a run. You know what I mean? How important is it that you got guys like DJ Basie and Shamar Smith just playing out of their minds right now?
Those two had a really, really nice weekend, I thought. I thought Basie did an excellent job Saturday. For sure. He played 35 minutes. It's the most he's played all year, but we got a lack of depth at that spot right now. And so just with him being able to stay on the court and not foul, and he's been a guy that's averaged about 20 minutes a game for us and stepped up and played that many, stayed out of foul trouble for us. Thought he did an excellent job in the post defending St. Ed's big guy who's really good in our conference right now. But, both games, Shamar and him came out, especially on the rebounding end offensively. Gave us some extra shots that we needed, brought a little bit more energy that we've been needing. I was really proud of both of them, but, I got to go back into our bench as well because, Chris Buchhurst and Everson came in at those spots as reserves and helped us out a ton. It was by committee more than just, 1 or 2 guys, and that's how this whole week went for us is, hey, we needed everyone by committee to step up and do a little bit more. And so you saw guards picking up rebounds that haven't been rebounding as much as they had. Willie Guy Saturday has 6 assists to no turnovers. So he's been steady Eddie for us most of the year, which is what we expect from him. And he's played a tremendous leadership role as always, but I thought this week more than any, he was really good at chirping and talking all week throughout practice, helping getting these guys ready for 2 big games for us.
And Coach, talk about foul trouble and whatnot, especially with the roster being so thin. What is your message to the guys heading into this weekend to make sure you don't fall into that same trap again?
Don't foul.
Just don't foul?
No. Just be solid. We're still going to play the way we are. We trust the guys we have. If we get into foul trouble, it's been next man up for us. So we're going to trust the way we play. It's worked for us. Our recipe has for how we play, and how we've played since I've been here at Angelo, and we're going to continue to do that. We're going to try to defend. That means we're going to foul from time to time, and I think our guys understand that. And I think it's me trusting them as well, because we had to play both KK and Keyshawn with 2 fouls on Thursday in the first half. Normally, I don't like doing that as a coach. A guy picks up 2, he's usually sitting the whole first half. But I've had to trust guys a little bit more during this span as well with the injuries that we've had. So our guys have done a good job of figuring out how to stay on the floor, even when they get into some foul trouble. And and our staff's done a great job of figuring out ways to keep them in positions to stay on the floor as well.
Thank you, Coach.